roughly the contour with some white part. Actually, I would probably start from light, dark, as the lesson we learned earlier. It's difficult to add darks later on a wet spot. So we can draw an eye. Let me do it on a piece of paper first. Let me just use this paper. We just learned the chicken mother's eye is like a crescent moon, something like that. That's very stylized. And in painting cat, maybe we'll do something like this. Cats, when they're in the daylight, the pupil is it's like a vertical, right? In rabbit, I'll do it like this, horizontal. Yeah, and you can leave a highlight like that. This is rabbit eye. Let me start doing that. A rabbit eye, and we just do one, like this. Let me just do this pose because it's easier, just one eye. And I will do pupil, I'll do it on the right side. And just leave a little, just because you're looking at the person, viewer. And then do, just almost like you can leave a big eye, white, what do you call this, iris or whatever. It should look like that. If you make any mistake, just use dark, change the shape of that. Or you can use a bigger brush, of course. I'm just lazy to change. Besides, the small brush does give me a little bit more control around the eye, so it will not smear the large brushes. And then this is the panda's mask. They do have the black-white rabbit, right? And then I'll borrow an ear somewhere. Just like this one, you want to distinguish the back or the what do you call this?
Back of the ear?
The back is like this. You don't see the inside. This is the inside. This is the back. This is the outside. Right? You see the difference? Yin and yang, right? I'll just call it yin and yang. So this is the pinky ear. And the other eye, I use negative space. I would do a lot of suggestions. This is the white nose. I'm working on the nose, but I just define that with the other side of the head. So this is the head. And then I don't do anything on the mouth. I want to exaggerate this principle. I just do this jaw. Just this jaw. And I want to create the image in your mind without doing it. And you want to, this is the one hand, I'll just call it hand. And I just exhausted this a little bit. And you can use a bigger brush for the black spots. Wet into damp or partially wet. Use water to create further feathery look. Just bleed a little bit. So a lot of suggestion. There's a tail, maybe there's a leg like that. And not color, pink, orange color for the eye. You can have a little shape later, I think. Let's just do this. And just a triangular shape like that. Dilute the color, just wash the brush and leave a little bit. Maybe you can use a little, just some pink like this. Okay, here you use the side of the brush like that. Just choppy stroke. Yeah, that's it. And you can add a little highlight maybe in the tender areas. You can just use water and soften the edge a little bit. And let me see. I used to do strawberry. What we want to do, carrots. Yeah. But sometimes I do like something like a strawberry because it gets greens. So let's just do. Oops, I just use color. I just mix some blue and yellow to get green. Because I want to use some background. This is a strawberry leaf, something like that, with a notch. Right? Just one leaf is enough, and. They're just blooming, and I sold hundreds of T-shirts with this design in the early 90s when I was in Seattle. So I can still remember this. Just white flower with a yellow center, I think. You can dot the yellow later. Yeah, just let me see, just like that, right? That's the strawberry, and then there's some hanging. Mature, maybe half mature, and then some wine. Strawberry is it's not a wine, not very long, so just do. Okay, so there's a spot. That's why I put something there. So just the field and tangerine. It might be something. I don't know if it's not like grape, right? It's just like that. The strawberry is red, right? Actually, I want to do something very early spring, so some orange color. Let me see what color. Just mature a little bit. So I put everything in one load. Let me see what we need to. You can use, in this case, I have to use white, I think, because otherwise, how can I get the, if you dot the black, it would be the mature strawberry, like a
whitish, beigeish.
So something, let me just do mature one here. Let's just do a big one. It's a little too orange. Just do, and then you can dot this with black. And then you want a fresh one like this, and some green ones even, but they look delicious though. So put some yellow inside here. So that's the flower, wow. And then you use. That's why it sells, right? I know. I expect that. Wow, because before the shirts I do on the street, I usually paint on the street. Before it dries, it's sold. A lot of people wearing this funny shirt to come back and then advertise for me. So there's something more. Whisker. The white is in your mind. The white for that, and just 1, 2 for the brown. This is Easter. You put
is this his mouth here?
The mouth.
Oh, that's his nose. Oh, I see. From this angle here.
Mouth is avoided. If you do it, it will be like the
now
this.
I see, because I've been at this angle, so I couldn't figure out what that was. Now I see it.
Let me get some white here. You can use Chinese white, or I just use. I have some alternatives here. I think I got this 2 alternatives for the white, but you can use regular. Maurice color set, you got the white. I got this gouache white. I can use this Dr. Martin's white. It's a gouache also. So let me see if there's any there. Let me get the with a clean small brush, any brush with point. I just get the white like this, pure white. Oops, it's still there. Oh, come on, no, dried up. It's a acrylic gouache. Let me see if this one works. Before it's still there. I put it white like that, but the white is not pure. It's some darker, some thicker. You can put some in this area too. So that's how I do it. Yeah, pretty effective. Yeah. So let me sign it. Thank you. Just say, or just sign in English, because when I sell on street, I just sign like a D. I like a sign. With the logo I designed, it's commercial. Okay, it's H. Henry, Blue Heron logo. It's a Blue Heron is our trademark. And then you put a seal. Thank you. You put a little chalk. This is my last name. Another red spot. See this triangle?
Yeah. Interesting. Composition. You're painting these green splotches and
Let me move the chair. But be careful not to. Thank you.
I love that.